In this session, you'll learn how alcohol affects judgment, vision, balance, and coordination in a marine environment.
Boat motion, wave action, engine vibration, sun, wind, and spray can intensify the effects of alcohol, which makes boating under the influence even more dangerous than driving under the influence.
You'll learn how other factors increase the physical dangers of BUI.
And you'll also learn that the risks of being charged with BUI make it imperative not to mix drinking with boating.
What problems are we trying to avoid?
Not connecting your engine shutoff switch lanyard or doing so incorrectly.
Impairment of physical performance evidenced by balance problems, lack of coordination, and increased reaction time.
Vision being affected including decreased peripheral vision, reduced depth perception, decreased night vision, poor focus, and difficulty in distinguishing colors, particularly red and green, the colors of navigation markers and lights.
Inner ear disturbances that can make it impossible for a person who falls into the water to distinguish up from down.
The sensation of warmth, which may prevent a person in cold water from getting out before hypothermia sets in.
And all the environmental stressors associated with being on the water contributing to fatigue that make a boat operator's coordination, judgment, and reaction time decline even faster when using alcohol.
Prescription medications may also cause impairment to occur much more quickly in response to alcohol, further increasing dangers.
As a result of these factors, a boater with a blood alcohol concentration above 0.1% is estimated to be over 10 times more likely to die in a boating accident than a boater with zero blood alcohol concentration.
Because alcohol is so hazardous on the water, BUI is unlawful throughout the United States.
Federal and state authorities cooperate in patrolling waterways and removing impaired vessel operators.
When the Coast Guard or a state law enforcement official determines that an operator is impaired, the voyage will be terminated. The vessel typically will be brought to mooring by authorities or a competent, sober, willing person aboard the recreational vessel. Depending on circumstances, the operator may be arrested, detained until sober, or turned over to local authorities. The penalties for BUI conviction, for those fortunate enough to avoid an accident, range from large fines to revocation of operating privileges to serious prison terms and a criminal record.
So how do we do it right? There is no safe threshold for drinking and operating a boat.
Attach the engine shutoff switch lanyard.
Having no alcohol on board is the safest way to enjoy boating.